Hello and welcome back to my channel. Say hi.
Hey.
Say hi. So today's video is going to be what my 7-month-old, nearly 8-month-old, she's 8 months in a week, what my 7-month-old eats in a day. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started with breakfast. Phoebe has an amazing appetite. She has always loved food. She has always eaten all her food. I know that there are people that struggle. Sorry, I don't know why that cupboard's open. I know that there are people that struggle to get even a little bit of food in their baby, but she has always really enjoyed it. So yes, that is why she eats kind of so much. So yeah, I'm excited to share with you what she has in a day. Okay, so you're in the cupboard. Sorry about the lighting, as always, there's a window literally just behind my head. There's nothing I can do about that. So Phoebe's breakfast. Today she's going to have a Weetabix. So she just has one of these. So let me get it out and put it in the bowl. Okay, so that is her Weetabix, and I'm going to be using whole milk because obviously now she's over 6 months. She can't drink whole milk, but she can have it like in stuff. So I'm just going to put loads of that in, get it really soaked. And then what I'm going to do is, so it's like, I'm going to put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. I'm going to do that now. Okay, so it's in the microwave, you can probably hear it, and stirred into that I'm going to do a spoonful of nut butter. Today she's going to have cashew, she also has peanut butter, and she also has almond butter, I'm pretty sure. So it's just because they're so like high in protein, really good for you. So let me just grab a spoon. And the nut butters that I buy are always like 100% nuts, like there's no salt, there's no sugar, there's nothing added, it's literally just roasted ground nuts. So there's a couple of different brands, but yeah, just have a look in the supermarket and find one that's like literally just nuts. Obviously peanut butter in particular, I'm not sure about the other two, but that's an allergen, so peanuts, obviously some people can be allergic to them quite severely. So when you're introducing allergens, obviously it should be after 6 months, I'm pretty sure, except from honey, which is after a year. After 6 months, obviously when we first introduced it to her, we introduced a tiny little bit. But yeah, she's absolutely fine with them, and maintaining them is really good because it just keeps the tolerance up, so she's not really going to become allergic. So that is what we are looking at now, and what I'm just going to do is, sometimes if I'm feeling particularly fancy, she has a sprinkle of chia seeds. Again, just really good for you, like I think they're full of like antioxidants and stuff, so I'm just literally going to sprinkle those on the top, and obviously they're small enough of a seed that she's nowhere going to choke on them, kind of thing. So this is her breakfast, or the first bit of her breakfast. The second part of her breakfast is she's going to have half of a fruit pouch, or like just a little bit of a fruit pouch, and with that she's going to have, let me grab it, a teaspoon of vitamins. So we introduced those to her not that long ago actually, maybe like a couple of weeks ago when she got a cold. She was really bunged up, really sniffly, and obviously everyone knows that for a cold you need vitamin C to build up your immunity. Sorry if you can hear in the background, she's like jiggling around because she knows it's her breakfast. Yeah, it builds up your immunity, and obviously because of the year we've had, because we've not really gone out, she's basically got zero immunity at all. It's her first cold that she's caught, and she'll be starting nursery in August, so I just really want to build her up so she's ready. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of this, let me grab a spoon, in with the fruit, simply because we've tried to give it to her on its own and she doesn't like it, she just spits it back out. So I stir it in with just a little bit of fruit, like so. So that's the second bit of her breakfast, and then finally I'm just going to grab her a drink of water. So these cups are the B-Box cups, which I really recommend. I've got 4 of them now, and she can use these all by herself basically. She just drinks these by herself. So let's get going. Okay, so we are back and it's lunchtime. Sometimes we would eat lunch out and about, but today we're at home. So Phoebe is going to have one of these dinners. We get loads of different ones, loads of different brands. I've got Sainsbury's here, the Ella's Kitchen one, the Heinz ones as well are really good. So usually at lunch I will give her one of these. They are really good as well if you are out and about, because obviously it's no faff at all. You literally just squeeze it out onto a spoon, and she can eat that. So she will be having, let's have this one today, shall we? This one is sweet potato, chicken and veggies. So this is going to be her lunch, and then let me grab some of what she's going to have after. So after at lunch she is going to have a yoghurt. This is, I think it's a peach one. Yeah, fruit yogurt peach. Again, we use the Ella's Kitchen ones. We use, I think there's a brand called Freddy or something as well that we use. But yeah, it's just good to, obviously yogurt, really good for them, calcium, good for their bones and stuff. So this is going to be her lunch. And then if she's still showing signs of being hungry, then I will get her some little melty puffs or something that she can have herself. Obviously, it goes without saying that this is as well as breastfeeding. So she breastfeeds 4 to 5 times a day, once in the morning, once mid-morning, once when she wakes up after lunch, and once in the evening. Sometimes there's another afternoon feed in there as well. But yeah, so this is going to be her lunch. Hello, okay, so it's now dinner time. So today for dinner, Phoebe is going to be having something that I made yesterday. And this is mashed potato with leeks, thyme, and a little bit of cheddar cheese. And so it all went through the blender, not the blender, you know, the little hand whizzer thing. And it was actually a recipe that I found in, in this book. I've used it before in a couple of videos, the Ella's Kitchen First Foods book. Obviously most of this is like kind of for children younger than her, like for just starting your weaning journey. But because she has like her main meal at lunch with all like the meat and stuff kind of all round meal, if that makes sense. She tends to just have something smaller at dinner time, so it'll be something like this or something like some veggies, and usually I will have made it, so I give her one pouch and then one thing that I've made. So I'm going to stick this in the microwave and warm it through a little bit, and then for pudding, let me show you. So obviously she had fruit at breakfast with her vitamins. She had yoghurt for her lunch. So for pudding in the evening, she usually has more of like a dessert. I buy these ones, she really likes them. So there's the mango and raspberry rice pudding, apple and cinnamon crumble, or banana and vanilla bread pudding, just to mix it up again a little bit. And these are the Ella's Kitchen ones. Sorry if you can hear her playing in the background. She's in the living room with Fraser. So yeah, usually we just choose one of these, and she'll have that for pudding. Or we'll have something like, we've got some fruit jellies that she could have. I've got some mini milk. Sometimes she has a bit of a mini milk. So yeah. And then throughout the day, obviously I haven't really filmed while she's been having snacks, but she has also eaten a wafer. Let me grab one. One of these wafers she had at between breakfast and lunch while we were out and about, and then in the afternoon we went to a cafe and she had some melty sticks, the Ella's Kitchen melty sticks. So she has one snack in the morning and one snack in the afternoon. So like I said, I'm going to heat this through and then she's going to eat this for her dinner. So yes, that is what our 7-month-old eats in a day. I forgot to mention as well that sometimes we do have dinner with her. Today we're not, just because it depends what we're having and stuff and whether we want to eat on our own or not. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas for your baby. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!